Somebody named themselves Jordy's curved thumb. Stupid.
Experience BPD things almost daily.
Shut up about BPD. Shut up.
Come on, like the stream for my curved thumb. Okay, so we are going to be taking a look now at Amberlynn's latest upload. I believe it is her weigh-in Wednesday. I have not watched this. It's called There Is Something I Have to Tell You, ... This is the 10th installment of the Weigh-in Wednesday series. I have no idea what is disclosed in this. I haven't watched it, so this will be my first take. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Amber!
Welcome to another weekly weigh-in. So let's get into the 5 questions. What kind of coping skills are you using during times where you want to overeat? So there's a few that I use, and sometimes I...
What coping mechanisms are you using to prevent overeating? Well, I give in to my cravings and I overeat. That helps get rid of it. 513, my ass.
work and sometimes they don't. It's all about practice. So sometimes I set an alarm for about 10 minutes and I kind of just like sit with the feeling, and sometimes it passes. I journal about how I'm feeling.
Oh, you're no stranger to timers.
To figure out like, why do I want to overeat? Because usually there's like an underlining reason. It's not just like, oh, I love to eat. For me, there's definitely...
See, this is what I don't like about Amberlynn. Everything needs to be philosophical. Everything needs to have meaning. Sometimes hunger doesn't need to be this crazy concept that you need to pick apart and understand and analyze and draw different lines to with yarn on a wall and try to figure it out like it's some type of serial killer. Sometimes hunger is just hunger. It's just a feeling. That's all it really is. I need to set a timer and I need to think to myself, why am I hungry? Why am I hungry? Like, you don't need to get all philosophical about hunger.
Sweet addiction, hard satisfaction. Accept it once, you want more. Accept it twice, the grief is a chore. Addiction for food is all in one. Comfort at the highest level. Glossing a shield from the sun. Burying emotions with a candy-coated shovel. How can I say no when it makes me feel alive? Afterwards, it hurts like a knife. Words just come out of me sometimes. I don't know why, I don't know how.
Underlining reason. Did she really say underlining? Wait a second. Underlining reason. Oh, you know I love Vocab-Lyn. That's my favorite version of Amber.
I journal about how I'm feeling to figure out like, why do I want to overeat? Because usually there's like an underlining reason. It's not just like, oh, I love to eat. For me, there's definitely something underlying.
I don't believe that. People like to eat. What? It's usually not, oh, well, people just like to eat. What do you mean? How many of y'all have ever opened up the pantry, didn't see anything you liked, went over to the refrigerator, didn't see anything you liked in there, went back to the pantry, lowered your expectations a little bit, and said, okay, I'll eat this. I mean, like, sometimes you eat out of boredom. You eat for fun. Like, eating tastes good. It makes you feel good. It gives you that short burst of energy. It gives you the sugary high. I don't think that people like to eat because they like to... People eat because they like to eat, Amber. What the fuck are you saying?
And sometimes journaling about that distracts me, and it helps me be like, wow, I actually don't think I need food. I distract myself with things that make me happy, like my fur babies. I watch something.
The ones you let run away. I prevent overeating by loving on my fur babies. Is that why she let Rarity out?
Rarity!
It was an accident. How dare you?
Bull. Like YouTube, I watch a TV show, I do my Legos, things like that. Sometimes I will literally remove myself from wherever I'm at. I also do this when I get extremely anxious, and sometimes that also helps then too. So for an example, say I'm just sitting in my living room and all of a sudden
What a crazy scenario. Say I'm just sitting on the couch.
Here I am in the same place I was yesterday when
I mean, shocker. Say I'm in bed for 18 hours and I don't move.
I'm not on a mattress, I'm on a fucking couch!
Okay, all right. Crazy scenario to place myself in, but I'll try to think of it.
And I just have this overwhelming urge to order DoorDash. Sometimes I'll literally just like stand up and remove myself. I'll like go in the kitchen, clean.
You'll remove yourself to the front door to answer the person that hands you the bag of food. I get an overwhelming urge to order DoorDash, so I remove myself from the situation by walking somewhere else and standing. Like, I really don't know how these videos continue to get more stupid, but every week they get more moronic. It's impressive. It really is. But I always say about Girl World, the bar can always get lower. Always.
Clean a couple dishes, or I'll just be like, hey, Twinkie, do you want to go outside? Now, the only thing, it's a waiting game. Or I'll go into my...
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. I prevent myself from door dashing by walking Twinkie. Who the fuck do you think you're convincing? Show us the piss pads, Amber. How about instead of panning the camera up at the ceiling when you take your little breaks on live stream, you pan it down next time so we can see all the piss pads? Come on, show us.
Room. Like, I'll literally just remove myself. These things are definitely easier said than done. You just have to be kind to yourself and patient, and it's like that muscle. The more you do it.
I'd say you've been pretty fucking patient with yourself, Amber. I mean, 20-something years and we can't bring this ship back to port. I mean, come on. How patient do you want us to be with you?
The better you get at it. Why do you
just give me another 20 years. Bitch, you might not have 2.
watch healthy eating content? So it's not something that I like.
Oh my god, piss pad up. You're so stupid. We're officially retiring Cam Up and replacing it with piss pad up. Piss pad up, Amber. Piss pad up.
Cam the fuck up, #1.
You're so stupid.
Search out, but if it pops up and I happen to see it and I don't skip through it, it's usually because it's motivating me to be healthier. Like, I love a good meal idea. I need inspiration in that area.
Oh, who would have thought Amberlynn likes the idea of a meal? Shit. This just in, the sky's blue.
Mama Lynn ever discourage you from making bad food choices?
No, if anything, she encourages her. Oh, hey, you want cookies? Oh, hey, you want to go for ice cream? Oh, hey, daughter that I fucked up and gave a horrible childhood to make you into this person, you know, that you constantly remind me of how much of a bad mom I was to you. Do you want this? Not really. I don't see a lot of discouraging. I see a lot of encouraging.
No, because I think she also understands. She does sometimes try to encourage me to like cook more instead of ordering takeout as much. Why didn't you know you had hyperthyroidism in the past?
Hyper? Did she say hyper?
Yes, I did. Ordering takeout as much. Why didn't you know you had hyperthyroidism?
Yeah, she did. She said hyper.
In the past. So usually your doctor decides what labs they want done based on the things that you guys talk about. That appointment was very hyper-focused on weight loss because I
Oh, there she goes again. Hyper. Hyperthyroid. Hyper-focused.
was talking to him about Zepbound, and I was telling him about how difficult it was for me to lose weight. Like, he knows about my lipedema, my lymphedema, my menopause, hysterectomy, etc., etc. He knows about all that, but he was like, when's the last time you've had your thyroid checked? And I was like, when I was 15, because that is the last time. And when I had it checked when I was 15, like, it was fine. And he was like, oh, we should probably check that. So that's the only reason why we checked it. And turns out, yep, hypothyroidism.
All right. At this point, we will be taking a short little break to pivot on over to Instagram to check out our friend Despectful Moments. They put out a fun little video on Instagram earlier today that I would like to show you guys. If you don't follow Despectful Moments on Instagram, I encourage you to do so because they post a lot of good stuff. If you are someone that just listens to the audio of my live streams and does not watch the actual footage of it, I encourage you to come to the screen now and watch because this is some very, very interesting information that you are about to see.
Thyroidism in the past. So usually your doctor decides what labs they want done based on the things that you guys talk about. That appointment was very hyper-focused on weight loss because I was talking to him about Zepbound and I was telling him about how difficult it was for me to lose weight, lipedema, my lymphedema, my menopause, hysterectomy, etc., etc. He knows about all that, but he was like, when's the last time you've had your thyroid checked? And I was like, when I was 15, because that is the last time. And when I had it checked when I was 15, like, it was fine. And he was like, oh, we should probably check that. So that's the only reason why we checked it. And turns out, yep, hypothyroidism.
All right. 27th of November from 2016, Amberlynn gave a little update here. And it says, all my tests are fine. No thyroid issue. So this was 2016. Remember, Amberlynn said that the last time that she got her thyroid taken or her thyroid tested was in 2004 when she was 15. Okay, so 2016, no thyroid issues. 2018, again, they're going to check me for diabetes and if I have a thyroid problem. Okay, so 2018, she was also tested. Here, last year, quite literally last April, it's hard for people to lose weight. It's like some people have thyroid problems. Thankfully, I don't. But this is why. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, here we are back in 2020. I did a fasting test. No, I do not have diabetes. And no, nothing is wrong with my thyroid. Okay. All right. So example 4. Wanted to check my thyroid.
Oh no. Yes, I've gotten my thyroid checked more times than I can count. And it's always normal. I've gotten my thyroid checked more times than I can count.
Amber, like, I don't know why you need to make up shit. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know if it's a defense mechanism. But like, Lyroid. Lyroid. So, as always, Despectful Moments, just serving it up on a platter for Ms. Reed here. I thought that was a fun little video I could share with you guys.
Why we checked it, and turns out, yep, hypothyroidism. Why do you look at yourself when you're eating on camera? So I think it's just a natural habit that us YouTubers have. I don't like watching myself eat. Bull. It's nothing weird like that. It's kind of just like, where should our eyes go?
I know this sounds bad, but that bite was like worth being fat for.
So let's talk about the goals that I had last week. It was to keep a food journal and to take my medication. And I did both of those things. I noticed that keeping a food journal...
That's it. The bare minimum. Well, yeah, I mean, I did the bare minimum, so that's better than nothing, right? No, wrong. You need to be doing way more now, inpatient or in ground.
I do eat a little bit more than like my body feels because I'm telling you at night, I'm like, oh my God, why am I so hungry? Blah, blah, blah. I was able to look at my journal and be like, well, you kind of ate a decent amount. So why are you hungry, Amberlynn? But if it wasn't for me having the journal, I wouldn't have had that answer. In my brain, I would have been like, maybe I didn't eat much today. Let's have something else. So it was nice to have that awareness throughout the week. And then taking my meds on time and when I'm supposed to, it's been really.
Taking medication is not hard. I don't think that that should be a pat on the back. I don't think that filling out a food journal. Well, first of all, I don't think that for her filling out a food journal is beneficial, but filling out a food journal and taking your medicine at the same time every day, like, this doesn't get you the participation trophy you're after, Amber. This isn't it. She wants a pat on the back for the most minuscule things that most of us can just consider rudimentary, everyday, ordinary happenings. Oh, gotta take my pills. Oh, pill organizer. I need to fill it up again. I just finished the last day. Oh, well, my goals for this week are to take my pills every day and to write down what I consumed. What do you think that this is going to do for you?
Nothing. Seeing it.
Get on a treadmill. Get on a treadmill. Walk. I want to see you red in the face. I want to see you looking like Heat Miser. I want to see you sweat. Try a diet and stick to it for more than 48 hours. I mean, you want pats on the back, I'm going to need to see a little bit of effort. I'm not giving out pats on the back for I took my medication at the right time.
Really easy because I got a pill organizer. So my goals for this week is 1, keep up with the medicine, and 2, start using my Owala water bottle. So I finally drank the rest of my actual.
Wait. I missed the first part. So her goals so her goals last week were take her medicine and fill out a food journal. This week, her goals, what Amberlynn needs to get done, her tall order of expectations this week, take her medicine again.
2, start using my Owala water bottle. So I finally drank the rest of my actual plastic water bottle.
A 2-year-old could accomplish this. Quite literally, a 2-year-old could accomplish this. I want to start to take my medicine every day like I have been and drink out of my water bottle.
Wow.
Bottles that you buy at the store, and I bought a reusable water bottle that I can use, and so I've been drinking 2 water bottles a day, sometimes 3, but usually 2, and that's about 30 ounces of water. But my Owala is 40 ounces, so my goal is literally just to drink 1 of those a day and then eventually move on to 2. Now I'm going to talk about how my week went. So some days were better than others because the beginning of this week.
She is so brave. So brave. So brave. I mean, she needs to be up for some type of award.
I was having a lot of mental health. I have been having.
I've been having a lot of mental health. Don't you guys hate it when you have mental health?
Than others because the beginning of this week, I was having a lot of mental health. I have been having a lot of mental health days that have been really low, and I have been catching myself not really caring about the food that I'm putting in my mouth.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Oh, what gave it away? Amberlynn doesn't care about what she eats. I wouldn't have guessed that on my own. I really wouldn't have. I mean, there were no context clues provided that we would have been able to come up with the conclusion on our own that Amberlynn doesn't care about her diet. I know. Shocked Pikachu face. Shocked Pikachu face. Yeah. I don't know. Life comes at you quick.
Yes, I am trying harder. Yes, I'm also adding healthier foods to my diet, but there are some days where I definitely emotionally ate. So if I am being quite frank with you guys, I'm noticing.
FBI Frank.
Pretty good. I like that.
That I'm not being as transparent or as vulnerable or as open as I would like to be in my weigh-in videos or my what I.
Because the haters will twist what I say. I don't want to be judged. My mentals are in the shitter and I can't take any more criticism than I'm already receiving. Amberlynn, you will never be transparent.
Never, ever,
Never.
ever hate today videos. There are things that I want to say, there are things that I want to talk about, but I'm not. I have the biggest wall up, like literally, it is made.
That what you call is that what you call a fupa nowadays? A wall, okay.
Of the toughest brick you've ever been able to like get your hands on. It is made of metal. It is 1,000,000 feet high and 1,000,000.
I don't know. A puddle seemed to take it down pretty easily. What is she talking about?
Feet wide. Like, you can't get past it. And I genuinely think it's because of all the backlash that I
I'm just picturing the wall in Game of Thrones. We need the Night King to fly through and shoot it all down. Wall up.
receive. My issues with my weight, my struggles with food, my issues with my mental health, and my struggles with how that reflects in my food, whether it be due to trauma or just issues that I have in general, it is not perceived in the way that it should be. People are too harsh, too mean, too cruel.
It's your fault. It's the reaction channel's fault. It's anybody who has anything negative to say about me's fault. It's not perceived. It isn't the soft, gentle love that I want it to be. I want my content to come across as very soft, gentle, tender, nice, positive, comforting. When I put videos out onto YouTube, it's torn to shreds, it's twisted, it's manipulated. And the reason why I am 600 pounds is because of you all.
And it's pushing me away without a doubt. So I am thinking about stopping the weigh-in videos, and I'm thinking about stopping.
She just doesn't want to. She can't keep lying to us. She can't keep coming on here every week saying I'm 5'13" because she knows that we're not buying it. So she's just gonna quit making it. Exactly, teardrop. Can't fail if you don't try.
Stopping the what I ate today videos. It's something that I truly have to think about and decide, because I need to protect the little bit of sanity that I do have. I'm just not met with kindness in an area of my life that is not impacting anyone besides myself. I can't imagine ever being mean to someone or cruel to someone or saying harsh things to someone that is just simply struggling and documenting that online. Really?
Right yet.
Let's
Wait, like how you did 2 hours prior to you saying this right now? Zachary Michael, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He uses his mental health as an excuse. Blah, blah, blah. I can talk shit on him because I can.
First of all, you dumb ass fucking bitch.
Okay. I could never imagine coming onto the internet and saying nasty things about other people. I couldn't.
Let's get into the actual weigh-in. So last week I was 516.0 and this week I'm 513.8. So I'm down 2.2 pounds. I'm not mad.
Oh, my ass. My ass. I don't believe this either way. 513, 516, 520. I don't believe it, but I mean, she means 613. You think that she's tampering the scale like Chantal does? Yeah, wash it all down, cutie.
13.8, so I'm down 2.2 pounds. I'm not mad about it because I did have a little bit of a fluctuation last week. This might be a fluctuation this week. Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope that you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Not me. Certainly not me. Oh my god. I'm down 2 pounds. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. 2 pounds. Okay, so she took a shit. You guys would just take a second on YouTube. Go ahead and press that thumbs up button. Look at my curved thumb. Come on, look at that.